Hi, my name is Beverly, and I wanted to do a pregnancy update. I'm currently, as of today, 21 weeks, but I'm going to do a second trimester update beginning with week 14, it's the very first week of your second trimester, all the way up to week 19. And then I think I'm going to try to do like every 2 weeks an update because there is now a lot more changes happening and there's just more things going on that I can update and things that I can try to have to remember. Anyway, so week 14, we actually were in Texas for a friend's wedding, so it's kind of cool. We still hadn't announced it yet to anyone. We had told just like our parents and just like a small handful of people. So it's interesting to go to wedding and just obviously not drink and you just feel different, and it's just interesting how like your perspectives change once you get pregnant. So anyways, week 14, I'm looking at my notes by the way, but I just remember still being like really tired. Like when you would do something, like we walked around, we tried to like sightsee in Fort Worth and Dallas and all that while we were there for the wedding. And I just remember it being really hot. I mean, it was like 100 plus some of the days. I mean, I'm from Florida, so obviously I'm used to the heat, but it was just tiring. I just noticed my level of tired I just get tired easily as opposed to before. And it was pretty much like the cramping that I had for the first trimester, the first like 3 months. I had like really bad like lower stomach cramps, kind of like a period cramp almost, but they pretty much had gone away. Like I'd get them like very rarely, like week 14, week 15, but I could tell they were starting to just pretty much like fade away, which was great. And that's the same for the 15th week. And then when I turned 16 weeks, obviously it was 4 months, and that's actually the time that we announced it on Facebook to our friends and family. So that was really a neat moment. We took balloons and had like the letters BABY, and it was just us holding the balloons for the photo, which we just did ourselves. We didn't get like a photographer or anything, but it was really neat. I was surprised how many people just like took time to say congratulations, or like they were so happy for us. And I had friends and like family and all that reach out, and it was kind of just neat to finally tell everyone. Because we waited quite a while. Like I said, it was 16 weeks, so that's 4 months. But we just had a lot going on, and I wanted to wait at least till it was like 12 weeks, and then just time went by fast, and we just didn't have time to take the photo and things like that. So it ended up being around like 16 weeks. So now everyone knows. So it's really neat that just to kind of experience it with your friends and family just makes it more special. Sorry. And at 16 weeks, when we got back from our trip, I actually had my monthly appointment at my OB. So you go every 4 weeks in the beginning. So I went 8, 12, and then now I went to my 16. It was pretty just like a general appointment. They always check the heartbeat of the baby to make sure everything's okay, and it's always in the normal range every time I've ever gone. Of course, the doctor, the OB, she comes in and we talk. She just kind of asks if there's have any questions. Am I feeling any different? Just anything that's going on. She's very nice, very down to earth. So I really do like our doctor. And then at the end of the appointment, I actually got blood work done at my OB in the lab. And because the next appointment, when I was at 20 weeks, they would give us the results of the blood work, which was a quad scan. And it seems like not a lot of people get this done from like what I've asked of my friends and family. I'm not sure why. But so I did like a ton of blood work. I hate needles. I hate doing all that. So did not like that part of the appointment, but I know it's really important. So I did all my blood work that day. That way, like I said, the next time I come back, I could get the results and go over it with the doctor. And I also scheduled the next appointment for an ultrasound and just a general appointment at the 20 weeks mark. And then it's around 17 weeks, I actually started to go through my closet, which is right back there, or our closet, and my dresser, and just other things around the house. And I just felt like there was so much clutter. I'm a pretty organized and clean person. Like I think I am anyways. And so I just realized I had so many things, like I literally could not wear anymore. Like all of my jeans, at that point, like I wasn't wearing them. Probably around like 14, 15 weeks, I just like was not wearing any of them. I could do it with like this hair tie where you tie it around the button and you just loop it around to the hole. But even then it was like kind of uncomfortable and it just wasn't really worth it. So I either wear a dress like I'm wearing now that I've had for a while, or anything that's like really, really loose, maybe like leggings that are really loose. Like I said, dresses, skirts, anything that has like just a lot of room, is what I was wearing. So like I said, I went through my closet, went through my shoes, my purses. I just started with clothes and I went through everything. And I was telling my cousin actually, and she's like, oh, you're nesting. So I'm not sure. I mean, I just wanted to get everything organized. I'm still doing it, but I'm doing it in other parts of the house. So I don't know if that's nesting or if it's just really wanting to be organized and get rid of things that like I obviously can't wear and I'm just not using right now. But anyway, so that was 17 weeks. And then at 18 weeks, I was still like getting a little tired at work, which is obviously just like normal at this point. Like I said, I do live in Florida, so it is really hot, really humid, and I do work basically outside for my family or my dad on his ranch. And so like it's pretty intense work sometimes. Obviously I'm being smart about it. I'm not overexerting myself. I'm not doing anything that I shouldn't be doing, like lifting or pulling or anything that's like strenuous. I'm just doing what I need to do, and just being smart about it. So anyways, I just remember we had a couple really, really hot, humid days. And those days, like when I came home, I just was like, I had nothing left to give. I was just so tired. But obviously I made it through. And I also try to drink a ton of water. I don't care about coffee. I don't care about like hot teas or anything like that. So I pretty much just drink water. And then I do drink Spark in the mornings. I don't know if anyone knows what that is, but it has a little bit of caffeine. That's like the only caffeine I have on a day-to-day basis. And I even told my doctor, OB, about it at like the very first 8-week appointment. And she said it was fine just as long as I did not go over 200 milligrams. And I haven't, because the Sparks are 120. And that's with mixing in a whole bottle of water. And I just have one of those a day on work days. And then like on a weekend, if I need them or if I feel really tired or if I have a lot going on, I might take one, but I try not to, just because, I mean, if I'm not doing a lot, I really shouldn't need it. Anyway, so that helps. It helps with my energy level because like I said, I don't care about soda, so I don't like the caffeine and all that kind of stuff, or coffee or anything. Like, I just don't really like that stuff. So just pretty much just water, which is great for hydrating because I know you can get dehydrated a lot easier when you're pregnant. So I've just been trying to drink a ton of water, more so than normal. And then around 18 weeks too, I actually noticed, I talked to my doctor about it. She said it was normal, but I noticed like some veins, like around my knee, leg area. I'm not sure what they're called, but they just kind of came up. Like I just noticed them one day, and they were like the inside of part of my knee, and it was just like kind of like bluish, like veins, like how you would have in your arm, or some people you can notice more veins. I never had that before, like around my knee area, and it's just like one little area like this big on my left knee. So the next appointment when I went to see her, I asked her about it, and she said that was completely normal. She says, like, you know, some women are just prone to that, just like some women are prone to stretch marks or anything else that can happen in pregnancy. And she said sometimes it is temporary, but more than likely it's permanent. So that was not the best news, but I'm not going to complain just because it's not that important, honestly. And so hopefully I don't get a ton more. I haven't got any stretch marks. I feel like I'm just now really beginning to like really show. So I'll probably have to like buy some kind of like lotion and cream or something like that here soon to prevent anything. But as my doctor said, some women are just like more prone to it. So I'm hoping I'm not. But if I am, like, honestly, it's not that big a deal. I don't really care. And then, okay, so at 19 weeks is when I actually bought maternity clothes, because like I said, I was not wearing any jeans to work. I was just wearing like loose, like black, kind of like workout pants, but they were cotton. Like I would never work out in them because they would, I don't know, they would just be hot, and they're really loose. They're not like tight, like spandexy, they're just cotton. So anyways, I got a pair of jeans. I actually went with my mother-in-law one day. I like met her for lunch just to hang out, and there was a maternity store. And another thing is, like, I don't know why, but I never noticed hardly any stores, like in person, have a maternity store, or maternity section, I should say. And so I actually have them here. I was going to show you guys. And so I've worn them a couple times. There's no tags or anything. But they're Jessica Simpson brand. Let me see. Yeah, it says Jessica Simpson Maternity. I don't know if it says the material. Anyway, so pretty much it's, I mean, I knew that she had maternity clothes. I just never looked into it because I didn't have a reason to. But pretty much they just have, like, instead of having a zipper and a button, like right here, there's like nothing there. And so it's pretty much, they're just really stretchy jeans, but this part is like super stretchy, like just spandexy, and that is like what comes over your stomach, or you can like fold it down if you wanted to. I just leave it up, it just feels better. And then there's regular jeans, pockets in the front, and then just regular pockets like in the back. And then they have a couple like rib tears, and they're not full length, they are cropped. So they go like, I don't know, like a few inches above my ankle, like they're cropped. They're really comfortable. I've worn them a ton the last like couple weeks, like I said. So that's Jessica Simpson, and I got it at the, it's called Motherhood Maternity. It's a really, I don't know, it was a cute store. They had a lot of different stuff. Some stuff was just not my style, but I think I have the receipt. Yes, okay, so I have the receipt. Sorry, my hair is like all over the place. Okay, so for the Jessica Simpson jeans, they were they were basically $40. So, I mean, that's not bad, I don't think. Because, I mean, regular jeans would have cost at least that, if not more, and I really needed them. And then I also got some, like, legging, like, real workout pants. Again, they're cropped. And this brand, where's the tag? Is, oh, it's the Motherhood Maternity, just like the name in the store. I got a size medium. They ran like normal to big. Again, they have like the really long waist that you can fold down or fold up, but it's super stretchy. No pockets or anything. It's just pretty basic, and they're cropped. So they're like capri length, like mid calf, which is fine. I wanted to buy more, but for some reason, this is like of this style and this color. This is the only size they like. Anything they had was just this exact one. So I don't know if they're just really popular or what. Oh, and those leggings were $15, so that's not bad at all. And these pants, I tried on a bunch of different styles and colors and stuff, but I don't know. I just didn't want to get a ton of stuff yet. But anyways, Jessica Simpson's brand, I heard runs like on the smaller end, so I actually had to end up getting a large. I did try medium, but it was kind of tight on like my legs and stuff. So obviously I didn't want to get something that was tight if I know I'm going to be like growing. So that's not bad. It was $40 for the jeans and then $15 for the leggings, and then kind of random, but I guess they gave me a ton of like papers, coupons, just like stuff to other stores. Ugh. All baby stuff, random wipes, stuff that I don't need yet, but okay, so at 19 weeks, like I said, that is when everyone just started noticing, like when I was in the store, I was at Target the other day and someone said something to me. I ran into some relatives at Publix, the grocery store, and they noticed, I mean, they knew from Facebook, but they can, you can notice now by looking at me. So anyways, around that 19 weeks is kind of what I started thinking about like daycare, or like what am I going to do with my work schedule, like part-time, full-time, like how many weeks do I need to take off? How many weeks does my husband need to take off? Just a lot of things like are started to really like just become like just questions I just think about. So if anyone has any advice about like how long they took off from work, how long their spouse took off from work, and just like the whole daycare versus staying home versus like just using like family to help you out. Anyways, I'm just open for advice. So anyways, that's everything from weeks 14 to 19. Like I said, that's my second trimester, the beginning of it anyways. And so I'm going to try to upload another video from like 20 to 21 weeks and do, like I said, every like 2 weeks or so. Just because there's a lot more changing with me and things like that, and a lot more going on with the doctor. And pretty soon I'll go every 2 weeks is what my OB said. But I have like another month before I start that. So anyways, I hope you guys liked it. I hope it helped someone. Anyways, if If you do like this video, please just comment below, and if you've had kids before, if you have any advice, or if you're also expecting, that'd be neat to know, like, your due date, to kind of follow each other along. Anyways, I'm just open to always hear other people's advice and things like that. So anyways, I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you again later. Bye.